Is there a consciousness? There's something that you must be more aware of. And every other thing is that you must be more aware of Christ. You must be more conscious of Christ. You must be more conscious of Christ than you are of yourself or of any other thing around you. Galatians 2:20. Paul said, I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but who? Christ lives in me. So if Christ lives in me, then I should have a consciousness of him. He's more real than any other thing. Jesus is more real than your bank account. He's more real than the person sitting next to you. He's more real than whatever is going on in this world. He lives in you. Every other thing is external. Every other thing is outside you. Jesus is in you. He's inside me. My parents, I love them, but they're external. My friends, my job. You go to work and you go back home. One day you will resign that place. You can be more conscious of those things that you are of Christ. He said, Christ lives in me. He said, the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. You can't say this kind of thing that Paul is saying if you haven't conscious of Christ. It takes a man who is conscious of Jesus, right? Who is living daily in the remembrance of Christ. Not that we're remembering him, Easter season. Oh, April is Easter. So we now start remembering him. We're carrying leaf everywhere. No, he's going to put in you a consciousness of him every day. And you live in the remembrance of him every day. Whether you're awake, whether you're sleeping. Because if you live like this, with this consciousness and this remembrance, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you'll be conscious of is Jesus. You will not go to YouTube first. You will not go to WhatsApp first. Because you are more conscious of Jesus than you are conscious of the messages that you maybe you have received or the gist in the world. It's because you don't have a remembrance of him and a conscience of him that will make you wake up in the morning. And rather than first of all say, thank you, Jesus, and stay with him, you just grab your phone, quickly go on Instagram, and quickly go on WhatsApp or whatever. You lack a conscience of you. You forget that he lives in me. He lives in me. He lives in me. He is more real to me than any other person around me. He is more real to me than this clothes I'm wearing. I'm talking, he is in me. As you are sitting, he is in you. Some going home is in me. Some sleeping is in me. Some eating is in me. He lives. It's not just in me. He said he lives in me. In other words, he's a living person inside of me. He's a living person inside of me. So I must develop a consciousness of this Jesus that lives inside me. You must develop that consciousness. Many people are so conscious of a demon inside of them, but they're not even conscious of Jesus in them. I must be conscious of the Jesus in me. Jesus in me. I must be conscious of the Jesus that lives on my inside. So in remembrance of me is not, a once a year, thing. No, the goal is that we continue that consciousness. You live in the remembrance of him. If you live like that, it will affect your devotion. If you live like that, it will affect your commitment to him. If you live like that, your prayer life. If you live like that, it will affect your conduct. If you live like that, it will affect the way you talk, the way you do at work, the way you relate to your spouse, the way you relate to your friends, the way you relate to your church members. It will affect everything about you. Why? You are living in a consciousness of Jesus. You will not take a step that you will not take. You will not do what you will not do. You will not say what you will not say. You will not act how you will not want to act, because you are conscious that he is not just seeing me, but he is in me. He lives in me. So you can say he sees us. No, he is in us. He's in us. When you stole, he was inside. He was inside. He was inside of you when you stole. When you were lying, it was inside. When you were fighting on the streets, it was inside of you. When you were stealing at work, it was inside of you. When you were, doing any and misbehaving at work and not giving your best at work, it was inside of you. When you were not praying and rather going on social media and all those things, it was inside of you. You are not conscious. Not conscious of him. If I'm conscious of him, if I conscious of him, and I can say like Paul, he said here, that I'm crucified with Christ, yet no longer I, but Christ lives in me. The way, and I have this consciousness to affect everything about me, to affect the way I talk, the way I act, the way I conduct myself, to affect, my devotion, because I am conscious that he lives in me. He is not just a God who is seeing me, he is inside. So when I want to steal, I'm stealing with Jesus inside me. you will leave the money. You will leave the money. It's lack of consciousness that is affecting you. When you want to misbehave, you would have whatever consciousness is just inside of you. You will adjust your behavior. You adjust your behavior because it's not just seeing you, it's inside.